I'm still scrubbing the echoes off the hallway walls and picking up the pieces where the shadow falls. But I saw you yesterday and you look so new, like you never felt the weight of an in you're wearing that smile I thought I had built while I'm over here drowning in the silence and guilt. The ink on our chapter is barely even dry, but you've already started a brand new high. I'm stuck in the words you're already in, will be. And it's terrifying how fast you got over me. Was I really that easy to forget? Was I just a placeholder, a temporary bed? I'm still bleeding out from the words that we said while you're tucking someone else into our bed. Did I leave a mark or was I just a ghost? The one who stayed longest but mattered the least, the most. God, it's a bitter, hollow kind of regret to find out I was always this easy to forget. You didn't even stumble, you didn't even blink. You just poured my memory right down the sink. Did you practice that laugh on someone else's phone? Is it better with her? Are you less alone? It took me a lifetime to let you inside, but you found the exit while I tried to hide. Was it all a rehearsal, a beautiful lie, a script that you followed till you said goodbye? Because I'm still haunted by the ghost of your skin while you're letting somebody brand new in. I'm a wreckage, I'm a ruin, I'm a mess, and you're just a stranger in a different dress. Was I really that easy to forget? Was I just a placeholder, a temporary bed? I'm still bleeding out from the words that we said while you're tucking someone else into our bed. Did I leave a mark or was I just a ghost? The one who stayed longest but mattered the least, the most. God, it's a bitter, hollow kind of regret to find out I was always this easy to forget. To forget. So go it's okay, it's okay. So go ahead and love her, go ahead and thrive. I'll just sit here wondering if I'm even alive. Maybe I was just a season, a lesson, a debt, something meant to be easy to forget. So easy, like I was never even there. Easy to forget. The screen glows white in the 3 a.m. blue. A habit I can't break, a reflex for you. I know the silence is the only reply, but I stare at the glass with a heavy why. The clock on the wall has a mocking sound, ticking away while I'm tethered and bound to a ghost of a ringtone, a vibration in my palm, while the rest of the world is sleeping and calm. I pull down to refresh like it's going to change, like the logic of gone is suddenly strange. My thumb knows the path to your name by heart, even though we're 1,000 lifetimes apart. I'm waiting without hope, and I know it's a lie, counting the minutes while the stars go by. It's the heaviest burden, this empty space. expecting a light that won't touch my face. My battery's dying just like my pride, with nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. Yeah, the hardest part of the love we broke is the torture of waiting without hope. I've memorized the date of the last good night, the last time the signal felt steady and right. Now I'm checking the signal, I'm checking the bar, wondering if you see the very same star. But your status is offline, your scene is a scar, reminding me exactly how distant you are. I should put it down, I should turn it off, but the hope in my chest is a lingering cough. If I delete the thread, does it mean it's the end? Does the delete button kill the best friend? I'm a prisoner here in a digital cell, waiting for a heaven in a textless hell. I know you aren't typing, I know you aren't there, but I'm talking to shadows and breathing the air. I'm waiting without hope, and I know it's a lie, counting the minutes while the stars go by. It's the heaviest bird in this empty space, expecting a light that won't touch my face. My battery's dying just like my pride, with nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. Yeah, the hardest part of the love we broke is the torture of waiting without hope. I'm waiting without hope. I'm waiting without hope. 1% left, the screen goes black. I know you aren't ever coming back, but I'll plug it in. I'll wait for the light just to be disappointed one more night. Waiting without hope, still waiting. No new messages. I built a cathedral out of every word you spoke, while you were just looking for a place to hide from the rain. I gave you the marrow, the rhythm, the fire, and the smoke, and you gave me the leftovers of your Sunday afternoon pain. I was swimming for the shoreline in the middle of your sea, while you were just dipping your toes, afraid of the deep. I was a wildfire burning for everything we could be, while you were a flicker, already falling asleep. I mistook your maybe for a forever vow. I gave you the always, but look at us now. I was a flood and you were a drought. I let you in while you were looking for out. I guess I just loved too deep for a shallow heart. I was the finish line before you even chose to start. I gave you my soul, but you only wanted my skin. I opened the doors you wouldn't even step in. It's a long way down when you fall from this high, with a heart full of us and a hand full of bite. Now I'm drowning in the secrets I promised to keep, because I love too deep. was a balance, a give and a take. But I was the river and you were the break. I was 100 and you were a 10. And I'd do it all over again and again, just to feel the moment before the regret. Before I realized you hadn't even gotten wet. I guess I just love too deep for a shallow heart. I was the finish line before you even chose to start. I gave you my soul, but you only wanted my skin. I opened the doors you wouldn't even step in. It's a long way down when you fall from this high, with a heart full of us and a hand full of bite. Now I'm drowning in the secrets I promised to keep, because I love too deep. Yeah, I'm the one sinking, and you're still on the shore, dry as a bone, not needing me anymore. It's a lonely ocean, it's a heavy sleep, when you realize you just love too deep. Too deep for you, always too deep. I'm still replaying the tape of our last afternoon, searching for the static, the crack in the tune. You didn't slam a door, you didn't raise your voice, you just slipped through the cracks like it wasn't a choice. I'm left with a million questions I'll never get to ask, while you're wearing the calm like a permanent mask. The coffee went cold and the sun went down, and you became a ghost in this empty town. I was ready for the fire, ready for the storm, ready for the I hate used to keep the anger warm. But you didn't give me a war, you didn't give me a lie, you just turned out the lights without saying goodbye. And oh, the silence was your goodbye. It's the loudest sound under this hollow sky. No final words, no, it's not you, it's me. Just a sudden was where us used to be. I'm screaming at the walls just to hear a sound, while you're miles away, buried and unbound. You left the book open, but the ink is dry, and the silence was your goodbye. There's a space on the shelf where your keys used to lay, a quiet indentation from where you would stay. I wake up expecting a sorry await, but the air is just heavy with the weight of your state. Is it a mercy to leave without a scar? Is it a cruelty to leave me this far from the truth of the ending, the why of the break? I'm a shipwrecked soul in a motionless lake. Give me a reason, give me a farewell, give me a story that I can go tell. Even a goodbye is a bridge to the shore, but you left me drowning and locked up the door. No period, no comma, just a sentence that ends between two lovers who couldn't be friends. And oh, the silence was your goodbye. It's the loudest sound under this hollow sky. No final words, no, it's not you, it's me. Just a sudden was where us used to be. I'm screaming at the walls just to hear a sound, while you're miles away, buried and unbound. You left the book open, but the ink is dry, I watched the color drain out of your eyes long before you ever said your last goodbyes. I was busy anchoring the roots into the ground while you were busy making sure you wouldn't be found. I tightened my grip every time you pulled away, building a fortress where you only wanted to stray. I was memorizing the maps of your palms while you were looking for exits and keeping too calm. It's a slow motion car crash, a long quiet fall. I was giving my life, you were giving us small. I kept the fire burning through the winter and frost, but you'd already counted exactly what we cost. I stayed and you left even when you were here. I was fighting the ghost while you were nursing the fear. I was planting the garden, you were packing the car. I was reaching for us, you were reaching for far. How do I let go of a hand that's already cold? How do I rewrite the story that you already told? I'm a house full of echoes, a heart in the cleft, because I stayed and you already left. I kept your favorite wine on the middle shelf while you were reinventing a version of yourself. I asked about your day, I asked about your dreams, but you were already sewing up all of the seams. Every I love you I whispered in the dark was a match that you refused to turn into a spark. I was making plans for a porch and a swing while you were already taking off the weight of the ring. They say it takes two to make a love survive, but I was the only one keeping this alive. I was the oxygen, the heartbeat, the soul, while you were just a shadow playing a role. You checked out months ago, you left me behind in the ruins of a future only I could find. I stayed and you left even when you were here. I was fighting the ghost while you were nursing the fear. I was planting the garden, you were packing the car. I was reaching for us, you were reaching for far. How do I let go of a hand that's already cold? How do I rewrite the story that you already told? I'm a house full of echoes, a heart in the cleft, because I stayed and you already left. Now the porch light is flickering, the garden is dead. I'm finally hearing the things you never said. I was the one who wouldn't give up the ghost. I was the one who loved you the most. I stayed. pull the curtains back and hide the dark. I practice my I'm fine in the hallway mirror until the light sounds a little bit clearer. I laugh at the office, I nod at the store. I'm the person everyone knew before, but my skin is paper and my heart is glass, just waiting for the public hours to pass. The world sees a mountain that's standing so tall. They don't see the tremors, they don't see the fall. I save all my broken for when I'm alone, behind a locked door on a silent throne. Now I'm crying in quiet rooms where nobody hears the heavy salt water weight of my ears. I'm screaming in whispers so the neighbors don't know that I lost my way such a long time ago. In the shower, in the car, in the dark of the hall, I let the mask shatter, I let the rain fall. It's a lonely performance, a private costume, just me and my shadow crying in quiet rooms. I turn the faucet on to drown out the sound, so the sobbing won't echo on the floorboards and ground. It's exhausting to breathe when you're playing a part of a person who hasn't been ripped from their heart. You're gone in the space where you were as a sting, but I don't let the grief become a public thing. I bite on my lip till it's white and it bleeds, suppressed by the okay that everyone needs. Is it strength or is it just a beautiful lie to hold back the ocean till the sun leaves the sky? I'm a masterpiece painted in shades of I'm good while I'm rotting away like a piece of old wood. One day the walls might just crumble and break and show them the ghost that I've tried to unmake. Now I'm crying in quiet rooms where nobody hears the heavy soul water weight of my ears. I'm screaming in whispers so the neighbors don't know that I lost my way such a long time ago. In the shower, in the car, in the dark of the hall, I let the mask shatter, I let the rain fall. It's a lonely performance, a private costume, just me and my shadow crying in quiet rooms. Dry my eyes, fix my hair, walk back out like I don't care. Turn the handle, force a smile. I can keep this up for a little while, but tonight when the house goes black, the quiet rooms, they'll bring it all back. So quiet, just me and the rooms. I'm still tracing the outlines of where we used to lay, collecting every I love you that you threw away. I'm stuck in the winter, in the frost of our last night, while you found the summer and a different kind of light. It's like you had a map for the exit of my soul, while I'm still standing here trying to feel whole. I'm reading old texts just to feel a little spark, while you're building a fire with someone else in the dark. I didn't get get the memo that the race was even on. I was still at the start when you were already gone. I'm holding the anchor, you're catching the wind. I'm still at the Y, you've already sinned or begun. And it kills me to know that you moved on first, that you quenched your fire while I'm dying of thirst. You healed by leaving, you grew by the break while I'm still drowning in the ripples you make. Was I just a chapter you were quick to go through? Because I'm still a book that is written about you. Yeah, the pain is a shadow, but the truth is the worst. I'm still in love and you moved on first. I saw you in a photo and the us was nowhere there. Just a stranger's hand running through your hair. You look lighter now, like I was a weight you had to drop. I'm waiting for the hurting, but the hurting won't stop. Did you mourn us in secret while you were still in my arms? Did you find a new shelter from all of my storms? It's a different kind of heartbreak to see you okay, when I haven't even figured out how to face the day. They say that the one who cares less always wins, but I'm losing a battle where the ending begins. I'm a monument built to a ghost in a name, while you've already forgotten the rules of the game. You're 1,000 miles ahead on a brand new track, and I'm the only one left who keeps looking back. And it kills me to know that you moved on first, that you quenched your fire while I'm dying of thirst. You healed by leaving, you grew by the break while I'm still drowning in the ripples you make. Was I just a chapter you were quick to go through? Because I'm still a book that is written about you. Yeah, the pain is a shadow, but the truth is the worst. I'm still in love and you moved on first. You found the shore, I'm still at sea. You found yourself by losing me. I'm still here, waiting for the worst, but you're already gone. Yeah, you moved on first. You moved on. I'm still standing here first. I apologized for the way my heart beat loud, for the way I saw your shadow in a crowded room. I tried to dim my colors, tried to quiet down the crowd, just to keep from being the reason for your gloom. I carved myself into pieces that were easier to hold, small enough to fit inside the spaces you provided. But the more I shrunk my story, the more the air felt cold, until the us I fought for was completely subdivided. I thought my devotion was a lighthouse in the rain, but you saw a fire you didn't want to tend. You looked said my passion, and you only saw the strain, and treated my forever like a means to an end. I guess my heart was just too much for you, too loud, too deep, too honest and too true. I was a hurricane when you wanted a breeze. I was the whole forest, you just wanted the trees. You made me feel heavy like a debt you had to pay, a burden you were carrying till you threw it all away. I wasn't not enough, I was just more than you could do. Yeah, I was always too much for you. To call it magic, the way I felt it all, but then the magic turned to manic in your eyes. You stood back and watched me as I took the fall, then blamed the gravity instead of our goodbyes. I offered you a gallon, you only had a cup, so you let the rest just spill across the floor. I was trying to lift us, trying to build us up, while you were checking locks and looking for the door. Don't make me feel guilty for the capacity I have, for the way I bleed a gallon when I only get a scratch. I'm a wide open ocean, I'm a star-shattered sky, and you were just a candle looking for a match. You couldn't handle the heat, so you blamed the flame, but loving too hard shouldn't be a crying shame. Too loud, too deep, too honest and too true. I was a hurricane when you wanted a breeze. I was a whole forest, you just wanted the trees. You made me feel heavy like a debt you had to pay, a burden you were carrying till you threw it all away. I wasn't not enough, I was just more than you could do. Yeah, I was always too much for you. So go find something quiet, go find something small, find a love that doesn't ask for anything at all. I'll take my too much and I'll walk into the night, until I find a soul who isn't blinded by my light. I wasn't a burden, I was a gift you couldn't view. I was just too much for you. Too much heart, too much soul, for some who only wanted half, when I was the whole. I'm looking at a photograph taken in the July heat of a person with your eyes, but a heart that was sweet. The man in the frame would have never walked away, would have held my hand through the dark is kinda gray, but I look across the kitchen and I see a hollow shell, a stranger in a costume that I used to know so well. You're breathing the same air, you're using the same name, but the soul behind the stare doesn't flicker with the same flame. It's a funeral for a person who's still standing in the room, a slow motion fading, a quiet kind of doom. I'm reaching for the you that used to keep me safe at night, but you've traded in your warmth for a cold and bitter light. I'm not missing us, I'm missing who you were before the kindness vanished and the edges started to blur. I'm in love with the ghost, I'm in love with the memory of the person you promised you'd always be for me. How do I mourn someone who hasn't even died, who's still living in the body where my best friend used to hide? It's a lonely kind of torture, a heartbreaking blur, to be sitting next to you and missing who you were. You talk about the future like it's a chore you have to do, and I searched for the spark that made me fall for you. I remember how you laughed till your chest began to ache. Now you only find the joy in the things you get to break. The empathy is gone, replaced by walls of stone. And even when we're touching, I've never felt more alone. I keep waiting for the old you to walk back through the door, but I'm starting to think he doesn't live here anymore. If I could go back to the night we first met, I'd hold that version of you till the sun never set. I'd tell him not to change, I'd tell him not to go, I'd tell him that the new you is a person I don't know. You're a book I've memorized, but the ending's been erased. Now there's just a different story written on your face. I'm not missing us, I'm missing who you were before the kindness vanished and the edges started to blur. I'm in love with the ghost, I'm in love with the memory of the person you promised you'd always be for me. How do I mourn someone who hasn't even died, who's still living in the body where my best friend used to hide? It's a lonely kind of torture, a heartbreaking blur, to be sitting next to you and missing who you were. I'll keep the pictures, I'll keep the old shirts, I'll keep the version of you that doesn't make it hurt. Sleep well, stranger, I'll see person who loved me, it seems. I'm just missing who you were. The ghost of you is better than the truth of you. Missing you the way you were. I was the one who kept the pilot light burning through the winters and the silence and the rain. I thought we were a wheel that was slowly turning, but I was the only one tethered to the chain. I memorized the way you take your coffee in the dark. I carried every secret like a prayer. I was trying to turn a dying ember to a spark, while you were already breathing different air. I was building up the walls of a house for two, painting every room in a shade of me and you. But I looked behind me at the bridge we crossed and realized I'm the only one counting what we lost. Oh, it's a heavy, hollow kind of stone to realize I was the one who loved you alone. I was holding your hand, but you'd already let go. I was shouting forever to a heart that said no. Just a passenger waiting to be free. God, it's a long, cold walk back home, knowing all this time I loved you alone. I defended you to friends who saw the writing on the wall. I made excuses for the way you never called. I told myself you're tired, I told myself you're scared, because the truth was a blade that I couldn't have bared. I was doing the work of two hearts for a year, fighting off the doubt and the distance and the fear. But you can't keep a fire lit if you're the only match, and you can't fix a door that you won't even latch. Was it a game of chicken, a test of my pride, to see how long I'd stay on this one-sided ride? I gave 100% of a soul that's now spent, while you only gave me the space where you went. I was the us in every single plan. Now I'm just a ghost with an empty hand. Said no. I was the anchor, the sail and the sea, while you were just a passenger waiting to be free. God, it's a long, cold walk back home, knowing all this time I loved you alone. So I'll put down the weight, I'll stop trying to save the ghost of a love that's already in the grave. It wasn't a we, it was just a me, and that's the loneliest thing a heart can ever be. I loved you, I really did, but I loved you all by myself. I loved you alone. Just me, always just me.